Is Earth the only habitable planet in the universe? Astronomers just discovered a planet that might be able to support life. The planet was discovered earlier this year, roughly 100 light-years from Earth. The planet, which scientists believe could support life, is located within the habitable zone of its star. This zone, which can be found around every star, determines whether liquid water can exist on the planet. The planet is one of 2 exoplanets discovered using a telescope from the project Speculus. This project is part of the European Southern Observatory. To find the inhabitable exoplanet, astronomers first observed the system using NASA's Transiting Exoplanet Survey satellite. NASA's TSS project was launched in 2018 and will survey 200,000 of the brightest stars near the Sun to search for transiting exoplanets. The planet, known as LP890 9c, or Speculus 2c, was found around a red dwarf star that's around 100 light-years from Earth in the constellation Eridanus. Red dwarf stars are cooler than our Sun and easily the most abundant in our Milky Way galaxy, making up about 80% of the population as far as astronomers know. Among potentially habitable terrestrial planets currently known to astronomers, LP890 9c appears to be the second most favorable target, according to its discoverers. It was found by accident while scientists checked their initial discovery of another exoplanet around the same star, called Speculus 2. Both planets rank in the top 10 candidates for atmospheric characterization among all terrestrial exoplanets so far discovered. LP890 9c is about 40% larger than the Earth but has a longer orbital period of about 8.5 days. Although this planet orbits very close to its star, at a distance about 10 times shorter than that of Mercury around our Sun, the amount of stellar radiation it receives is still low, and could allow the presence of liquid water on the planet's surface, provided it has a sufficient atmosphere. Right now, it's unclear whether or not the planet is livable. To determine this, scientists will need to use James Webb to try to detect water in the planet's atmosphere. From there, it may be able to observe even more if liquid water is found on the surface. If the planet does not have an atmosphere, though, then the presence of liquid water will be proven impossible. It's an intriguing idea. Finding an inhabitable exoplanet. Finding a planet within a star's habitable zone isn't unlikely. In fact, the habitable zone of a star can change quite a bit. This all depends on how powerful and big the star is. For example, Earth is within our Sun's habitable zone, and so are Venus and Mars. But a planet being within the habitable zone doesn't instantly make it livable, as we know from the existence of Venus and Mars. That's why there is so much speculation around this particular discovery, and whether or not an inhabitable exoplanet has been found. The star it orbits seems to be less powerful than our own Sun, which means the distance it is at could support life without being too hot. The planet's rotation is roughly 8.5 days, making it much longer than Earth's. It can be easy to forget that not every star is super powerful. Some of the smallest stars we've discovered are low mass and offer less energy than our own sun, which can significantly change the habitable zone around them. According to the researchers, this planet and others like it are prime candidates for further research using the popular James Webb Space Telescope. Aside from possibly being the first planet humans could live on, we could also live for longer in theory. The average life expectancy on Earth is 73.5 years, and being that LP-890 9C takes just 8.5 days to orbit its star, the years pass by much faster, as opposed to our Earth's 365-day orbit around the Sun.